YouTube, how the heck are you doing today? I am doing good, and as you can see I have a box here, and if you've seen my previous ones you know what's in here and what we're about to do. So let's go ahead and just get it going here. This is, or should be, my TWSBI Echo Turquoise fountain pen that I ordered from my good guys at the Goulet Pen Company. So let's go ahead and unbox it. There is the TWSBI logo unboxing, and then there's the usual lollipop from Goulet Pens, invoicing, thank you cards. As I've gone over it many times, she simply says enjoy on there, and they also usually give you a little sample of the ink that's available there, and they tell you what it is. It's the Pilot Namishi K5, I believe. It's hard to tell what it says, but I do appreciate the little sample. It's hard to tell sometimes over the picture on the internet what the color or what it's going to look like. So, but here's the pen. It's the Echo, short for economical. And let's go ahead and break this guy open. It's a lot different from the other case that my TWSBIs have come in. They were more of a plastic, clear plastic. This is more of a it's still a plastic, but it's a kind of a powdered, not powdered, it's kind of a frosted plastic compared to the clear plastic they had on the other ones. I take the tape off the ends there, and then we have inside, as you can see, got the paperwork, and then we have the TWSBI pen. So let's get a close look and just see how this guy goes. Okay, this one is similar to the other TWSBIs that's come in. There's the pen itself. It's got a clear barrel with a turquoise plastic end and cap. I'll take that out. It says no alcohol, so you cannot take any alcohol to the barrel or the plastic itself. I'm assuming it's one of those simple crossed out red circles. I assume no alcohol on any of the pen itself. They got a little instructions for the wrench on how to use the wrench. Silicone grease, that's what's in this little guy. It shouldn't be needed too often. And then there's their handy little wrench that you would use to adjust your fountain pen on it. And then down below at the end here shows you how to fill the pen. At the end there, it unscrews and screws down. You plunge the nib down into the pen or the ink itself, and then you just unscrew or screw. Let's see if we can go ahead and do that. As you can see, just screw it back and forth, plunges in and out down there. Now this is one of the wider nibs. Typically I go with a fine or medium, but this time I've gone with the 1.1 millimeter one, so I'm going to see how that goes up on there. So let's get this guy inked up. You saw the instructions, you've seen me do it before, so I'm going to ink it all up, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, now that I got it all inked up, as you can see, it's kind of a turquoise green ink that I have in there. Let's take a closer look at this guy and just see how it looks. It's got the stainless steel clip there. It's got the TWSBI laser engraved on the band that goes around with Echo on the other side. It's got the turquoise cap, and then the turquoise knob for the piston mechanism that's inside the clear tubing. Like I said, I went with a little wider nib this time. It's the 1.1 stub millimeter. So we'll see how that's writing in a minute. Looks like it has a little lip at the end there for holding on to. Gives you some good grip and good penmanship. I did notice before when I was inking up that it's not possible to post this at the end of the pen. There's just no way to screw it on there, and you don't want to take the chance of the knob itself turning the piston and either not giving you enough ink or putting ink out onto your paper. So that is my just initial look at this. I do like the coloring. This is the new color for 2017. Don't know how long it will be available. Like I said, I got this at Goulet Pen. I'll give you the link down below. But let's go ahead and write on this guy and see. It's pretty smooth as far as, I mean, initially right out of the bat, lays down the ink very nicely. You can see it's a little wider nib than I typically have. Let me grab my previous one here. As you can see, this was the mini one that I showed you last time in my previous one. You can see the details a little bit different as far as the cap. Not as well styled as it is on the mini ones and the 580 aluminum ones, AL ones. But let me go ahead and just uncap this guy for a second. This one does post at the end, like I showed you previously. Lays down that ink nicely. If I turn it more towards you guys, so you can see, you can tell that it does lay down the ink quite heavier and wider than the fine one, I believe, that is on this one. The fine point on the previous one. But like I said, it does very smooth. You could probably do some metallic writing with it because you do have the short edge and then the long blade. It does give you a little different patterns on there, so you could probably do a little italic or even calligraphy if you're careful in how you do it. I haven't done calligraphy in a long time, so as you can see, I don't even know how to spell calligraphy. That should be an I. But it's a nice pen. Like I said, it's an Echo one. I didn't get any ink on me this time too when I inked it up. It's got the medium 1.1 stub stainless steel nib in there. That is also interchangeable. You can put other ones. I don't know how well they would interchange with the ones that are in the 580s. They look, the nib itself looks like it could go into there, but I'll probably just stick with this 1x1 millimeter, 1.1 I should say. So there you go, guys. That's just a quick little review of the new TWSBI pen that I got in. It's the Echo fountain pen with the turquoise color, new for 2017, like I said. It's got a nice feel to it, nice weight to it. The length, even with not being able to post the cap, is still good for writing and everything. It's not too small in the hand. You'll just have to keep tabs on the cap, obviously, since it can't be posted. But it is like a hexagon shape, so it can't roll away on you either, especially with the clip on there. But I will enjoy writing with this. Like I said, it's the 1.1 millimeter stub, and it's probably the thickest one that I've gotten so far, because I usually go as far as medium with any of them. But I hope you enjoyed this little short review. If you have any questions on this pen, let me know, or anything else, and I will see you next time. Have a great one, and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Have a good one.